Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I'm going to show you what we're doing this morning. Should have done this last night, but I ran behind and it was just a busy day doing videos. Yes, how about that here? Welcome to our new episode. I call it Cooking in Your Boxers. Don't ask me why. Anyway, what we're going to do, I'm going to spin you around. We're going to get this Boston butt ready for dinner this evening. Knock on wood. Hopefully, it's going to be ready in time. Oh, also, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. That'll help us out a whole lot, and because it would just make YouTube happy. Also, we're going to get started. More to come. Okay, guys, now we're back. Southern barbecue is catered to your own way. I'll say it that way. My wife does not like the barbecue to be really fatty. I don't much care. So I cut all of the fat cap off of the Boston butt. This is what I do. I don't throw this away. We're gonna toss this in the freezer and we're gonna render it down and use it for some other cooking. Might end up scorching it a little bit and using it in some beans, but it's gonna be another video. This is gonna be a basic, easy rub. We're going to use mustard to make it stick. Mustard is an emulsifier, actually. That's a big word. It allows oils and liquids, water, stuff like that, other things besides oil to bond together. And we're going to use a dry rub. Now this is easy dry rub. Salt, pepper, garlic. That's it. And we're going to put in a little bit of this. It's almost like a charbroil seasoning. This one, Sure Shot Sid's gunpowder seasoning, it's charbroil. This one has MSG. If you are sensitive to MSG or just don't want MSG, you can use this. This is made down in Selma, Alabama, which is about 30 minutes from my house. And this is good stuff. It is kind of salty in and of itself, so don't go crazy with this. Now, what we're going to do, I opened this pack up yesterday, let it sit in the refrigerator. I let it sit uncovered in the refrigerator to dry. I want it to dry out just a little bit. And now we're going to add this emulsifier, the mustard, and we're going to add this dry rub, and we're going to let it sit and soak, and I'm going to start smoking it. And initially for the first hour, I'm going to smoke it at about maybe 150, 180, 200 degrees just to get some smoke flavor in it. And then we're going to cook it for another 10 hours at a normal temperature for the Boston butt. So it's kind of an experiment. And again, it's suited to your taste. If you want sweet barbecue, make sweet barbecue. If you want salt, put a little bit more salt in it. If you want, a vinegar base, tomato, white sauce, it all depends on what you want. So, I'm gonna get started. More time. Now, I want to show you something that we do. I always need apple juice, but I never have apple juice because if you're gonna buy it, you buy a lot of it, and then it goes bad. Juice is really not that good for you because all it is sugar, fructose. So we freeze our apple juice. See, a long, long time ago, before we had automatic ice makers, boys and girls, we used to have to put water in a tray, freeze it, and then crack it to make ice. And then we'd have to walk uphill to school both ways. But I'm joking, of course. This is 64 ounces of great brand juice, apple juice, and we freeze it in trays, put it in here, and it'll last as long as you want it to. You can also use it to flavor your drinks and stuff like that periodically. And this should be just enough to help season and marinate this in the middle and the end of the smoking. More to come. There we go. Now, I got this thing on here. Had it sitting for a little bit and getting ready. Put it on here. We're going to loosely wrap it Got it up to 225. Gonna fill the hopper up and make sure that it stays a smoking. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. And we're just gonna let it sit like this for a couple of hours now. And we are set on 225. We'll close the door back. And now we wait. More to come. Okay guys, now here's the funny thing. We got so busy, I forgot to finish up the video, and I did want to show you the finished product, but here's the kick in the butt. This is the really funny thing. We've already eaten off of it and given away half of it. But the funny thing is we had a singing at church yesterday, which was Sunday night, and it ended up cooking an hour longer than I had planned because this is an automatic. And I had loaded it up with the apple juice and onions and garlic in the bottom of the tray, and it really cooked nicely. And my wife said this is probably the best one I have done because it's not juicy. Some people like their barbecue kind of wet. She does not, and I cook it to her what she likes. It could be because I cut the fat cap off of it completely. I know everybody says you don't need to do that. And then I let it dry, uncovered in the refrigerator 24 hours. Or the fact that I cooked it an hour and change longer. But either way, it's actually some of the best Boston butt that I have ever cooked. I think I will begin to do this from now. Anyway, my apologies. I just got busy, and I will tell you it is delicious. And I will repeat it, and we'll do a video of it, and it will be informative and insightful. But right now, I'm just hungry. Take care of you people, guys.